Hello all, my name is Jeevan and welcome to my channel. So last week has been kind of crazy. Every day I have been bombarded with so many intellectual ideas. Some of them literally give me a headache just thinking about them. I can't deny that I was fortunate to come across these ideas and here's me sharing what I've learned in the previous week. In this video we'll discuss about my writing journey, continue about the books I'm reading, and also about a new series of videos I'm coming up with. Then my piano journey, my thoughts on Mission Impossible 8, The Final Reckoning, and finally there is something special that happened to me. I want to share that with you. I'm fluctuating between love and apathy for the three body problem. Everything else is the same, but sometimes the book takes a deep dive into some very interesting scientific concepts, and I'm loving that. It talks about nanomaterials, cosmic microwave background, astrophysical detection, VR suits, and a whole lot more. It is sometimes challenging to wrap my head around concepts like this, but I'm forever in love with such kind of challenges, so it's no biggie. It's an amusing tidbit for you. The book divides the fundamental scientific research into two groups. One is the gradualistic research, and the other is saltatory research. Now, gradualistic is all about theory, exploring concepts, and writing papers, etc., etc. And saltatory research is that when that theory is coupled with rapid application. This is where huge technological heaps happen. This is what happened during the World War II. Due to the arms race, till the early 40s, the best of physicians, the best of physicists in the world thought that it was impossible to release the energy within an atom. But soon, within a few years, we had the atom bomb, and we are at that point regarding computers right now. The second book, Influence, is also going pretty good. As I said, it's very dense, so I'll just tell you a little something about it. So, when you are considering an purchase or an investment, never accept any kind of water or any beverages from the dealer first. Trust me. And also, when somebody comes to you and you have to sell something, be the first person to offer them treats or beverages or refreshments, anything. Trust me, this is a research back. This whole week I've been putting in 15 hours of work per day, but still couldn't manage to find some time for a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to go revisit my computer science engineering syllabus, and I also wanted to learn a little basic electrical engineering, but I couldn't because the majority of my time has gone to this series I wanted to make of 100 reels or YouTube shorts. It has taken such a long time because I wanted the series to be about the quotes which are personal to me. Taking long because for this I have to go and look back in hundreds of books I read, and I have to find the quotes that I've highlighted long back. Some of the highlighted quotes, the ink has already vanished, so I have to find them. I have to select the best one and then write a script and then shoot some shots for it and then edit. And editing just a 30-second video is taking more than an hour right now, and so yeah, doing all this I could find little time to do anything else. I've delayed starting this series because I wanted at least 10 of the videos ready to post at any time so that I can keep making one or two videos per day. It would be easy. I would always have few videos in hand which I could post on a daily basis. I wanted to be consistent. And coming to my writing, I have completed a huge part of the story, and it's been a roller coaster ride of emotions and feelings. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things when I'm writing this. One day I feel really great about what I'm writing. One day I'm filled with self doubt. One day I'm frustrated because I don't know how to make this thing better. One day I'm not feeling anything. It's just a mechanical response, a mechanical habit to write. And the biggest challenge, the biggest unknown is nobody else has read this except for me. So I really have no outside input, and I don't know how people would receive this, if what I'm writing would be worth anything. But I think it's a dilemma every artist, I'm sorry, it's a dilemma every person who is trying to create something has to face. There is always an unknown factor. You could never say for certain things work or not, but you have to try because that's what your soul wants. So that's where I'm with this journey. I think I'll be soon finishing up with this story, and then I'll write the short film I was talking about. I have put it on halt, and my job search is also on halt as of now. I have to find a job very soon, but I can't, because of all of this. One of the best things I did this week was watching Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The movie was absolutely bonkers. I know that there is some lash regarding the first few minutes of the movie, but I've given the movie some discount because they are trying to wrap up 30 years of culminative work, and it's not easy, and it has a lot of riding on it, and it has pushed the boundaries every time. So it has a lot to do. So I discounted it, and also the way Tom Cruise performed, nobody can ignore that. And apart from that, it is it has the story revolves around an AI, and at one point they bring in a 5D optical data storage unit, which is only possible in theory. So this kind of detailing they went into, this kind of research they went into while making the film, I really appreciated that, which is why I loved the movie. And it was something else. Coming to my piano lessons, I figured I wanted to go back to the basics actually. See, the keyboard I'm using is a very old one, which I bought when I was in my eighth class, and then I had to write down the names of the keys for easy identification, but that doesn't help in a more advanced setting. To be able to perform well, or at least decently, one should be able to identify the keys without their names on them. So I taped up those keys and scratched what I wrote on them, and I'm trying to go back to the basics and learn perfectly, have get more dexterity on the keyboard and stuff like that. And once I do this, I'll continue learning pieces. So that something special that happened to me is that I went out with a person, and we had some dinner and all. We had a fine time. But what particularly amused me is her intellectual capability. She was capable of independent thought. I don't know how big of a deal this is, but I rarely see this in people. She has a very concrete worldview and also acknowledges that the human experience is very subjective with each of her statement, which I don't think many people could do. But she couldn't concretely choose between dishes at the restaurant, which was cute though. I don't normally argue with people because it is a waste of time. You can't change people with logic. Most of the people, they build their worldviews. They watch some movie or something when they were 6 years old and form up some black and white worldview, and they never evolve from it. And I found it pointless to argue with them. And also, while they're making a point, I just nod along and think that what kind of situations this person might have been in to think like this. That is what I usually do. But when she was speaking, when she was explaining something to me, I was actually listening to her. And after that, I had to process it, and I said, yeah, fair point. What you said there is a really good point. I have to admit it. This is something I've never done. See, and unfortunately, I can't meet her more often because she's a girl and etc. etc. But I don't know about peaceful feeling sharing, responsibility sharing friendships, but these kind of uplifting friendships, I'm all for. So yeah, that's pretty much it about my week, and I'll see you all next week. Ciao.